They fired. I completely missed it. Okay, Call of War playing as purple. I gotta adjust that on the scoreboard. Okay, so first in turn order. General Rivers. Again, this is progressive cards, 70%. We're probably not going to see any bonus taking, and based off the spawns, I don't foresee that happening. Nobody has any easy Australia or SA. Oh man, yeah, Hudson. That's a bold choice. Purple Dwarf. I feel like you're just calling out Arco on that one. So let's check out the spread across the board for these gentlemen. So Rivers has two locations in Southeast Asia and Australia, separated by 4 stack. He's got a couple stacks in Africa. He's got NA in Europe. So pretty decent spread. I'm sure that he want to move this to north maybe, or I don't know. We'll see. Purple, Hall of War. He got a whole straight line of territories up in the top here along Greenland, between Canada, Greenland, Iceland, down to southern Europe. He's down in South Africa, and he does have that fort in Indonesia. There's very few people you don't fanboy over, Tanner. Well, I fanboy over you, man. That's why I asked you to join the Freedom. All right. Dog Sergeant went. He's got some material in SA, Europe, Northern Asia, India, and in Australia. So, nothing in NA for him. Could that be an issue later? We'll find out. Arco has a pretty decent spread here. Nothing in Australia though. So that nothing in Australia can hurt you. Um, if you don't have access to that, you might not be able to run the 70. But let's be real. Chances are nobody runs the 70 until someone dies anyway. Generally, that's how it's going to work in a progressive game. Okay, so Zango in the 5th seat. Almost moved down to Madagascar. He's got material in Canada, material in Mexico and Colombia, Venezuela. He moves his whole stack up to the Middle East. I wonder if he wants blue to move out and he's going to move back down, maybe. Wants to split. Wants to get a little more of a spread around the board. We'll see if Rivers obliges his request. Okay, Nathaniel in the last seat. Nothing in South America and not much in North America either. Does have an Alaska stack, but going to be tough to have any access over there. This could help him if players before him in turn order are contributing troops to the left side of the board. They may not have enough when time comes to make kills to be able to stack enough over to kill Nathaniel on the right side of the board. But we'll see how Nathaniel plays it. Right now he's got 5 locations, so not easy to kill. 4 stack in Afghanistan, 4 stack in the Japans, 4 stack in Australia, 4 stack in North Africa, and that 5 in Alaska. General Rivers, we see, doesn't add to Siam at all. Does move out of the way for Zango to spread out. Not too concerned about that. He's got decent lines on Zango. He's got him in SA. Well, you know, he's going to have to put a lot of troops in America if he wants to kill Zango later on. So maybe he finds a different target. Tonight we're drinking a silver bullet. Not really my go-to, but I had some left over from a party, so figured I'd go with it. Zango does move down to Madagascar, land of the lemurs, they say. I believe. Might be wrong about that though. Okay, oh, it doesn't split back north. Um, okay. Yeah, I mean, third seat in Frog World Dom's always a great seat. Probably the best. I mean, I do kind of like it depends on the map. Some maps I like to be in the second seat, some maps I like to be in the fourth seat, but third is great for most maps. And honestly, he does have pretty good access to Arco. I just worry about getting in America, right? North America. You might have to bash through some shit to get in there. Oh, there you go. He gets his access because purple moved. I'll tell you what, Dog Sergeant also has great lines on Nathaniel. Got him in Australia. He's got this stack in Middle East that can kind of take out all this stuff around here. He can also bring the stack down if he has the chance. And he has a stack here that can clean up Japan and go up into Alaska. I might want to think about moving into northern Russia here. Yeah, because he's gonna need this stack to take out green here and in Alaska. So if I'm Dog Sergeant, I definitely consider moving here. Um, and I keep a lot of troops on this four stack just to be able to kill Nathaniel here because Nathaniel's gonna have a lot of material in the middle of the board. All right. I like General Rivers' lines on Call of War here. You know, he's right behind him in turn order. Definitely has him lined up over here. He has access to South Africa. He's got access to Europe, and he's got him in the Americas. So could see a kill later on from blue into purple. Yes, just like you're in prison. Always expect an attack from the rear. It's good advice, Hudson. All right, so Nathaniel moving down from Alaska definitely could end up hurting Dog Sergeant's lines on him if Arco or somebody else was to move into Alaska or Kamchatka. All right, we're on end of turn 4 here. Nathaniel with a solid spread around the board. Okay, Dog Sergeant does move into Kamchatka. Yeah, Tanner was fed. Who fed that to you? Tanner, how did you win that one? I forget. I think it was that Apes who fed it? I think Apes fed it. And then Zareki ran. Zareki tried to run it, yeah, because it was open. Came short, and then you had a wide open board. But I got the same thing in game 3, so I'm with you. I'll take the free win, man. Nathaniel's doing his best to spread out his middle of the board stacks. We'll see what kind of interference gets ran between them. Okay, we see rivers moving up from Siam finally into China. Call of War. What are you doing? Yeah, I definitely love Rivers' lines on Call of War. I mean, he's got to make it kind of obvious because he's going to have to hit that. He's going to have to fortify that 8 down to South Africa, down to the Congo. So it'll be obvious when he's going for it. But I mean, he's right up his ass everywhere around the board, so not like you can block it. Call of War could send troops into him maybe if he just makes it look so obvious, but we'll see how he plays it. Arco in essentially really just 3 positions here. So I think we're going to see him. He either moves into Siberia with the 1-7, maybe takes the other one Southern Europe, or he combines them into Omega Stack. Yeah, I think Rivers could line up pretty clearly on Call of War here when it comes time. But yeah, sure, Hudson. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see it coming. Surprises are fun though too. Sometimes you're not expecting it, and just finger slips in there. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So Arco does split, does not go the big stack route. So I do like Dog Sergeant's lines better on Arco now that Nathaniel is not in Alaska, because now he can go from Asia into Alaska and kill Arco that way. Not sure if his 8 in Iceland is viable to help with that kill. He might have to stack a lot of troops in the Middle East to get Arco on the rest of the board. Big old 20 stack for Nathaniel. So Nathaniel is going to big stack it. You see, he's got like a 5, a 7, a 3, a 9, 5 across the board. Um, but a good troop lead for Nathaniel in that last position, too. So if he stacks enough troops on that 20, it'll be tough to kill him next second set of trades, and anything can happen after that. So I do like that idea. Zango with that 14, Arco with the 12, lined up on the 20 right now, but no access to his stack in Australia. And a thank you to General Rivers for sharing the screen with us tonight. Couldn't do it without you, man. Couldn't do it without you. All right, so it looks like Call of War is going to take a card in India and maybe fortify into Indonesia and Dog Sergeant's turn. Interesting setup he has in South America there with a 3 and a 5 separate. I wonder if he ever combines them. Oh man. So Dog Sergeant also with decent lines on Nathaniel. I don't know. He's gonna have to have a pretty good stack in the Middle East to get his 20, to get Nathaniel's 20, and also hit the 3 above it. But he's lined up on them everywhere else. He's gonna have to do a lot of work with this 9 in the Middle East and this 9 up in the Kamchatka region because he's gonna have to hit and split into America, hit it and split. Oh, Zango, does he move back or does he block the Arco kill? Well, if he doesn't move back, he gets the other way anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, moves into Alaska. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Abandons Greenland. All right, Nathaniel, what's he gonna do? Does he continue adding to his big stack? Does he spread the love and move the troops around? Okay, he's gonna add an NA, and he's gonna move up to Greenland. So Dog Sergeant still with great lines on Nathaniel. Okay, General Rivers trades on 4. Doesn't make any kills. Doesn't have enough troops to really profitably kill anyone yet. Call of War trades in. What are the lines like for him? Does he have lines on Zango? No, he doesn't really have lines to North Asia. We'll see if Dog Sergeant does anything. I mean, it's only 30 trades, so probably not. Let's see, he would need to add 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19. Yeah, he would need like a 40 trade to really be able to kill Nathaniel. So not going to be any kills on this turn, it looks like. Unless he goes after Arco. But I don't see that happening because it's going to be tough to get that 9 in Canada. Oh, man. Yeah, I went like crazy. All right, so Arco's up next in the 4th seat. Killing Nathaniel's is not going to happen because he cannot get to Australia. I'm sure he'd love to kill Zango, but that's not going to happen either. Not unless he wants to bash through Nathaniel 10 and Nathaniel 20. Would have been close, but I don't know. I guess yeah, probably gets it. It would have been a close kill, but I think he probably could have got away with it. Yeah, I didn't see his lines up through North America there. So I think he definitely had it. Playing a little cautious. I guess he's worried about wanting to be able to make the 70 run right after, obviously, because if you don't, it's going to be a pretty open board. So we're gonna go to three trades. Nathaniel doesn't trade though, so did somebody grow a set and go after that 5 trade? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone can kill him. Unless yeah, no. Zango with no chance in hell of killing Nathaniel. Yeah. So Nathaniel survives. He's gonna trade. Doesn't really change much. Gets the same trade he would have got, and he's gonna be on the same amount of cards that he would have been. So we get a good game from Call of War. Is he running it? You know, that's a good question. Will there be news? Someone asked, will there be news about the league? And that's a good question for Mitch. I know he's kind of the head on all that, so we'll see what he comes out with tomorrow. I'm not privy to everything going on. Okay, so Nathaniel from the last seat kills Rivers after he goes to three cards. He has to trade in turn. Can he run it? I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Uh, okay, he's gonna try. Oh shit, no, he's killing Cold War. Okay, risky to go for the kill and not the win, maybe, but he definitely had it. So good call by Nathaniel. Um, definitely see a 70 run here, I would imagine. Yeah, he's gonna run through SA, run through NA, hit up North Asia, and we're gonna see a 70% win from the person who I predicted would win this game, and that would be young Nathaniel. And 69 and 70.